Alrighty, so we're going to Jackson.
Any plans or anything?
I don't have hands, so it's hard to get a job at a lot of places on land because I don't have hands.
You're actually pretty good at this investigating stuff.
You know, we spend a lot of time in school, and you get really used to it, and you kind of figure out who you are, and then you're not in school anymore.
Yeah. You don't know what to do after that because that's what you've been expected to. You're this person or whatever. You're this or that.
It's just, I kind of thought I would figure out what I wanted to do in school, but I didn't really. I kind of thought I would get braver and better with people, but I didn't really.
Hey, don't say that. I mean, look at what we're doing now. This is pretty brave. I know that Tessie from high school would never have done this.
It's easier with you guys.
I mean, isn't that kind of how life is? It always seems a little easier when you're surrounded by people you're comfortable with. I know I don't act like this, but I really wish I was kind of in your place, believe it or not. No one wants to be the same age forever.
Are you and Tessie, like, a thing?
We're not really a thing.
Okay.
I like Tessie, and I don't know if Tessie likes me that way. But what if I tell Tessie and she doesn't like me that way? And it just ruins our relationship and she doesn't like me anymore, even as a friend.
Hey, it's okay. They're not gonna just stop talking to you. They're not gonna treat you like not a friend. Because they are a good friend of yours, and they care about you. You guys are gonna be great. I just want to say, falling in love with someone is taking a risk every time. And it's just up to you whether you decide it's a risk worth taking.
You walk into Petals to the Moon. It's a very small flower shop, and that's kind of nice because it requires all of the flowers to kind of be densely packed inside of this small building, which just kind of like fills the entire place with these nice bright colors that kind of, like how plants kind of almost reflect the sunlight when sunlight's shining on them. It just kind of adds a nice glow everywhere. It smells very nice. There's probably like the more fragrant flowers like roses and orchids are taking over most of the scents. But as you walk through, it just smells very nice and planty. It's probably a very peaceful place to stay. Moth Kid is at the counter. There's a really cute, array of small terrariums holding, succulents, and they're all hanging from the ceiling above the counter. Moth Kid's a little tall, so they're kind of, hunched down, but they're also very shy, so that's probably also their normal, state. Moth Kid's a purple moth, very fuzzy. Much like Rosie, but kind of more wearing, hipster clothing. They're wearing just, a plain sweater, skinny jeans, and some Converse.
Shoes.
Yeah, and they see you come in, and they recognize Rosie, and they're kind of like...
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Hi, Moth Kid.
Hello.
Hi.
What flower did you want today?
So we're looking for a flower for, just friendship in general.
I think she's looking around at all these flowers, trying to gauge which one she should get for later today. And
Yeah, I didn't want to out you. So
No,
that's why
you're
I was
good.
saying friendship.
and there's like all these big bouquets, beautiful roses, all that stuff, lilies, and I think she finally just like lands on a little pile of flowers that are like not even in a bouquet yet. They're like getting ready to be put as like accents into a bouquet. They're just like off to the side for the moment, and she like zeroes in on that and points. He's like, can I have those?
Mothkid kind of goes around the counter to see what you're pointing at. Is it the bog star flowers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mothkid's like, I mean, yeah, they're kind of small for a flower. They're kind of just accents, but yeah, you can have them.
That's okay. I don't need anything big. Thank you. She starts pulling out her wallet.
Mothkid just like really quietly goes and grabs them and starts to ring them up for you.
So, what have you been up to lately?
Me?
Yeah.
And they look like they've been put in the spotlight.
Oh no! A deer in headlights.
They just kind of stop and then just like go back to like ringing up the flowers.
I don't know what to do with this. Glenn is failing.
No, now you know how we felt.
I'm just gonna go, actually, I gotta go to the bathroom. Give me 1 second. And, can you actually come with me real quick? Yeah, we'll just be 1 second.
Now y'all know how we felt.
She just like pulls out a 20 and slaps that down and runs off.
Girl talk. Non-binary talk.
Okay. What do we do?
I don't know. What do we say? I bet Tessie would know what to say.
I don't know. I had a plan for like small talk, like if we talk to them that they would keep talking. I don't know what to say when they don't talk.
How many shy envies does it take to order a flower?
Oh goodness, oh no.
3, and they'll panic the entire time.
I mean,
Maybe
yeah.
we could pretend we're doing an interview, or maybe like start it off as like a flower thing.
Maybe okay. So maybe we can ask them about flowers with the floats, and then try to drive the conversation from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she
okay.
runs back.
Yeah, we
instantly
both run
back into. Nothing happened.
I'm like, yeah. So sorry about that. I just had like, yeah. My nose was itchy,
you're doing. Yeah. You're in the floats,
Mothkid
right?
slides the package of flowers forward, and they're like,
Oh, thank you.
What?
You're in the floats, right? Because you're a senior, right?
Oh. Yes.
Are you gonna be adding any of these flowers to it?
They're like looking very very like confronted by you just talking to them. And they're like,
So they did
add
steal it.
flowers to what?
To the float.
Oh,
What's your theme? Sorry.
oh. The seniors float?
Yeah.
Mothkid sus.
God damn it.
Sorry, I had to.
Mothkid's the imposter.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I'm like getting into character for Mothkid, and then Mothkid sus. Mothkid's he's kind of like, oh, it's Candyland.
Oh, maybe you could get some like the flowers that when you put it into colored dye and they get different colors. You could put that into it. That would be interesting.
Oh yeah, and make them look like peppermint swirls and stuff. That would be cool.
Yeah. Some red and white roses.
Moth Kid nods. He's like, maybe.
Did you hear about the missing stuff though? We were trying to help out the freshmen earlier, and they said that there was missing stuff from the school.
I gotta get something out of the back real quick.
Moth Kid sus!
Oh no.
And Moth Kid immediately turns around. Here's the thing, there's not really a back to the shop.
Just turns around and that's it.
There's a little bit of a back room where they keep some more flowers and maybe a little bit of a greenhouse, but it's not really detached from the main room.
I'm having a moral quandary. So part of me wants to try to go in mist form and follow them, but the other part of me feels like that's a bit of an invasion of privacy, but also we're suspicious of them, but also I don't want to be a dick.
Rosie just mutters under her breath, "Look what you've done to my peonies." And starts to sneak back.
I'm sorry.
She's right. They are marigolds.
I
may not know my flowers.
We don't need to quote the entire thing.
No.
All
But I
right.
know
That's what I see one. Sorry, that's my favorite part.
It's so good.
Oh, man. Anyways.
She's sneaking back.
Moth Kid is ducked into, quote-unquote, the back. You can kind of see they're trying very hard to, squeeze behind some, large, branching flowers.
Okay. Is there a door back there? Or
Yeah, is there a back door?
No, I don't think the building's that large.
Just trying to hide?
Yeah.
Oh no!
I'm just gonna shout. I kind of want to shout out, being like, we were just. I part of me wants to be like, oh, we didn't think it was you. We were just curious about it. If you heard about it, but
Yeah,
also,
Rosie's going the same way. I'm just like, are you okay?
yeah.
Are you sick? Should we call in someone?
Oh, I'll be just a moment. They're still back there.
No movement.
Do we hear any sounds or anything?
No.
Can we peek back there?
Yeah, you can look back there.
Are they just standing there against the
Yeah.
wall, Blair Witch style?
Okay, I kind of want to peek back there. Yeah.
Yeah, you peek back there. Moth Kid's just kind of huddling in
Aw.
kinds of the flowers, and they look and see you, and they're like, "Oh, I'll be there just a moment. I just needed to and they're turning and looking around frantically at the flowers, and they point to one and I just need to do that.
Were you put up to this?
But what?
I don't know. It's just it feels like you're involved in some way, but you're really nervous.
We don't mean anything ill towards you. We just want to help.
We just want to help.
You're not gonna tell anyone, are you?
Well, the
Hmm.
the thing is that we need to know a bit more about what's going on before I can say we're not going to tell anyone. Because
If it's not your fault, then it's not your fault, but we
Yeah.
need to know who put you up to this if it wasn't you.
yeah, because if you were put up to this, then we don't have any reason to say that you were involved at all. But and if you were put up to this, then if we can just return the supplies, and then we don't need to tell anyone. And then everyone can be all right, and everyone's going to be fine. Then we can just enjoy the parade floats and have a cool little rest of this episode. I don't say that
Yeah.
part.
I think Rosie goes down and like kneels next to Moth Kid's like on the floor, right? You said they were crouching?
No, they're huddling, but
Oh.
they're standing up.
They're doing
Oh,
Blair
okay.
Witch style against the wall.
Okay. Rosie just like goes over to them then and is just like, we don't want to like put anything on your name. We don't want to hurt you in any way, but like I get it. Senior year is really hard and I already had to do that. I'm almost a senior again and I'm also really nervous about that. And I know like doing this like I don't know why, but you would do this, but we want to help you. We don't want to put any pressure on you to turn yourself in or anything, but
Yeah.
if you could help us, then we can help you.
Because what's important is having accountability and integrity and caring about. I sound like a freaking elementary school teacher right now.
Well, you are the teacher's pet.
Yeah.
Jamie, I'd
That's
like you to
fair.
roll big round eyes.
All right.
The biggest, roundest eyes.
What'd you get?
Uh-oh.
That's plus prep.
What'd you get?
It's a 5.
5. You know you can spend items to add 1 to rolls,
I don't have any items.
which are
Wait,
the
isn't
spirit
there also
points.
the spirit points? Yeah.
The spirit points are able to be converted into items, or you can automatically concede on a roll.
Do what you say, but they need something in return. Okay, so it'd be. I would need to spend 2. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah,
I'd
Wouldn't
say
it-
let's put
absolutely.
in 4 so that it's a 10.
I
No, I would have to spend 5 to make it a 10.
feel
Oh.
free to burn the one that
I
I
mean-
just got.
I was like, go ahead, go for it.
And feel free to burn the one from making the coffee shop.
We're almost at the end. We can spend them all now.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
you got 8. I mean, even if you bring it up to 7 to 9, they'll do what you say, so.
Yeah, but they need something in return.
Yeah, but like, what's Mothkid gonna need? Like,
Fair. You know what? I'll just do 2. So that's brings it up to a 7, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Dope.
okay. Mothkid's like, okay. But please don't tell on me. I don't want to get suspended and I don't want to lose my job. I need this job.
Of course.
Yeah.
Tell us what's happening.
I didn't mean for the freshmen to have a problem. There's supposed to be a supply truck coming in. It hasn't yet. I didn't think they'd miss anything. But I didn't.
But why did you sneak into the school at night?
Because I didn't take them for the float. I took them for a friend of mine who's working on a project.
Ooh, what's
What
this?
project?
Sorry, I'm a horrible goblin monster.
What project needs the school supplies?
I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I just wanted to help them, and they needed some stuff, and I said I knew how to get it, and I didn't think they'd miss anything. There's supposed to be a supply truck coming, but it's not here.
Yeah, it's late, and they said that it would be coming soon, but it's not soon enough. Do you think you could take us to them?
Do you
I-
still have the supplies, or do they?
I gave them to them.
Okay.
I don't want them to think I told on them.
Oh, we've been like doing sleuthing and stuff and being all cool spies. You
Oh,
don't
you
have
have?
to come with us. We can go over there and say that we figured it out ourselves.
Yeah. We can take
Okay.
all of the credit.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just don't tell Audrey, or your dad, or my friend.
No, I will not tell anyone.
Okay.
And she does like the little cross over her heart.
You go to, you know the old lumber mill in the forest?
Yeah.
That's where my friend's been making their project.
Thank you so much. I won't tell anyone, I swear.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, my friend, their name is Cricket.
Rosie like looks down at the flowers like, and thank you again for these flowers. Oh, she pulls out like the cash that she's just been holding, the change, and she gives it to Hawkins like, here is a tip for being so nice.
Are you sure? I don't deserve this.
No, it's fine. Buy yourself something nice.
Okay. Good luck, and I hope those flowers work this time.
I hope so too.
I'm sorry, just the I hope they work this time. Like the next time, just makes it.
Everyone except Tessie knows. And I think Rosie just like gives like a little shoulder tap, like with the fluff on their shoulder, and then turns out of the room.
Mm.
I heard all of that, right?
Yeah, you were there,
Okay.
peeking in.
Now I've got a problem.
Oh no.
Because you want to
Oh,
tell the
that's
teacher.
right.
I never agreed to not tell anyone, and I'm
Oh.
a teacher's
Terry.
pet.
Oh no.
I will say you broke into the school, and you would have to explain how you knew and
You
how you
broke
were
into the
following the
school.
school.
They broke into
That's
the school.
fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think as they're outside, Rosie turns to Terry. Is just like, now, okay. I know we said we were gonna tell the teacher, but this goes a little deeper than we thought. It wasn't just Moth Kid, and we might be able to get the stuff back without having to say who it was.
Yeah. I just.
Also,
Yeah.
if we tell them who it was, we're gonna have to tell them how we got that information, and we kind of broke into the school.
That's why I didn't want to break into the school.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a bad influence.
We'll see how this goes. We still have another lead. Let's meet up with our friends and go on that lead.
Okay. You're right. And yeah, so I'll just Terry just kind of gives a little pained look, like swallows swallows gulps a little bit, and then he's like, all right, okay. And then it's just like, all right, let's go meet back up with them.
I think Rosie probably texts Tessie.
Yeah.
What do you text?
I love you, JK, unless.
Unless.
No, what they probably text is like, found a new lead, meet us on this street, insert street, and then there's a little heart emoji.
Oh.
Aw.
Tessie looks at her phone and goes, "Oh, that's nice." And then, well, Rosie just texted, asked us to meet on street, and it seems like it went well.
Street.
so-
Straight.
There's a street called Street Street now. Let me add it. To the song.
Oh no.
And, she seems like she's in a good mood, so I'm guessing it went well.
They figured it out.
Maybe, I don't know. But, let's go and see.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys meet up. 2 of you have a lead. 2 of you made a new friend.
And had a very like good bonding moment that wasn't previous.
Mm-hmm.
I think Rosie sees Tessie coming, looks down at the flowers with wide eyes, looks up at Terry, looks down at the flowers. and quickly puts the flowers into their backpack.
Well, okay. Well, I was gonna say, once you looked at me, I was like, hey, it's gonna be okay. Life's about risks, and I think this one's gonna be worth it. And then
I'm
you
not
put
ready.
it away.
I'm not ready.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay. You don't have to rush it. Just don't delay it too terribly long either. Okay?
Okay.
I believe in you, and I give you a hug, if that's okay. Or I go for a hug.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
So I know Terry had a thing about touch, so
Yeah.
at one point I did want Rosie to hug Terry, but I remembered that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rosie fully accepts the hug.
Hell yeah.
No.
So, what did you guys find out?
It wasn't Jackson. That's what Dare says very clearly. Definitely not
Okay.
Jackson.
We don't think it's Jackson.
Yeah, we found out it was Moth Kid.
Oh, word?
Oh,
But they got the stuff for their friend. They didn't think it would be a problem because they were supposed to be getting more shipments, but the shipments haven't come in. So I think we should go to the friend's place and try to get back as much of the project stuff as we can, and then take it back to the school.
well,
Alternatively, what we could also do is try to figure out where the shipment is, if it's on its way.
It's probably
What?
out of town.
Yeah, that's fair.
wait. I feel like we skipped a step. Okay, so Moth Kid did it, but they did it for someone else?
Yeah.
Who is that someone, and why did they need stuff?
Their name is Cricket. They're working on a project, and for some reason they needed the school supplies.
And they couldn't buy it?
I guess not.
Okay,
That's why we need to go talk to them.
Is the project important, I guess?
I don't know. That's wwhy we need to go talk to them.
Rosie's like, I
I
don't know.
have so many questions.
I do too.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Yeah, so they're at the sawmill up in the woods.
Ah, yes, my fun haunt. That's my fun haunt. The school is a regular. The sawmill is
The abandoned logging mill.
the logging
It's your
mill.
vacation haunt.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
So I think we start heading up that way.
Yeah. So the abandoned log mill is it's on one of the it's upstream from one of the larger streams that goes into Lake Bonbon, because they would send the logged like trees from up the mountain down the stream and cut them up there and then send them down even farther to make most of the houses in Nostalgia. But now that Nostalgia is built, they don't need the logging mill anymore, so it's been abandoned for quite a while.
Dope.
Spooky.
And yeah, it's like one of those like haunt places. People just like come and go, but at this point it's old news. It's abandoned, but it's been like pretty much scoured through over and over again, so.
Now we're getting into some Scooby-Doo nonsense.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Need someone to find you.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, so you guys are on your way. Was there anything more you wanted to share before you get there?
I think that's it from Rosie's and Terry's end.
I don't have anything. Was there anything that Tessie talked to Dare about on the walk to Street?
Nah?
Right,
If you're wondering about the flowers, I'm saving that for the end of the episode.
right.
Alright.
Valid.
Tessie fully didn't see the flowers.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, did Tessie have anything she wanted to talk about to Dare? Like,
No, I think we already had that lovely dare
Yeah.
conversation. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Do the. Let's figure out what's happening over with Cricket, whoever that is.
Yeah, you guys are headed towards the Lumbermill. It's, Sunday evening by now. Probably about supper time, dinner time. When you guys reach kind of the mill, there's a bit of a old, like, dirt path going up to it. And it's made up of, this large kind of, like, barn-looking building that's built over the stream for the logs to go through. There's a bit of, like a tool shed outside. There's an old generator. It's not on, but it's there. Yeah, and there's a little bit of just like junkyard stuff around as well from old times.
Is anyone here, or would we have to look inside?
Well, you're outside.
Yeah, I think Rosie would look inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tessie will go.
I
with
mean,
Rosie.
yeah, to be honest, Dare would be curious if they can't see anything right at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a stealth girl. I'm sneaky.
The windows are boarded up.
Can
And
I
there's a little like hand-drawn sign that says "Keep out."
can
to
I
the
please stick my head through a window?
door. Yes.
Yes!
Don't believe in doors. Don't believe in windows.
I don't believe in doors.
Yeah.
I just decided stealth is nonsense. Let's not do stealth.
Well, Tessie, if you want to roll go unnoticed after Dara does their like poke their head in.
I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
Let's just walk in and talk to the person. Why are
Yeah.
we being sneaky?
Rosie's walking in.
Meanwhile,
What are we doing?
Dare's sticking his head in because Dare likes to do that. Dare wants to look around.
Yeah.
That is a... that's a 10. So yeah,
Nice.
no, Dare just
Nice.
sticks like halfway through and he's just like looking around. Do I see anything?
Yeah, let me explain what you see, because the others, when they try the door, find it unable to open. So when you stick your head through, you can see there's a whole lot of junk inside of the lumber mill. Some of it is old lumber, some of it is old tools. There's a chair propped up against the door, keeping it from being opened. There's like been sort of like blankets nailed up over the windows, which is why you can't really look in. Like, along with the boards that are just there to kind of keep people from going in through the windows, there's also been stuff nailed up over the windows. And you see some of the supplies. And there's like a makeshift kind of like lamp made with a flashlight and like some reflective like tin foil to kind of illuminate a little bit more area. Yeah. It's very dusty inside.
Is this like someone's home now? Like,
And there's no one in there?
You're on the first floor and this is a 2-floor building, so.
is floating up through the wall an option?
I mean, you got through the window. I feel like
Would I have to roll
would
again?
require-
Another roll?
I mean, there's probably stairs.
I think
Yeah.
10 is enough for you to get through into the first floor, so.
I wanted him to be only halfway, like he was gonna peek his head in if he sees anything, then he would have gone through. If he doesn't see anything.
Yeah, but if we're thinking in the sense of like thresholds,
I know,
Fair.
that's why, okay.
yeah, going up to the second floor would be another threshold, but I feel like if you just wanted to go all the way through into the first floor and like help them get inside, you
Yeah,
could just go
let's get in.
upstairs.
Roll to unlock the door.
I don't think you need a roll. You got a 10. You can just
Yeah.
go through the window.
He goes through the window and he's just like,
Well, doesn't he need a roll to
Open
touch
the door!
the lock?
Oh, yeah, there's a chair propped up against the door.
Hold on. I love this dumbass code.
So roll brain
Over-
brawn over brain.
That's a 2.
A 2.
Oh
You don't get it.
And I hurt
no! And
myself.
you hurt
in the
yourself.
back.
No.
I feel like
Oh no.
y'all are like waiting by the door trying, and Derek just goes, and you hear like some grumbling, and then you just hear "fuck" like really loud, and like you just hear "fuck," and
Yeah, you go to reach to pick up this chair, and maybe it's a wooden chair with some of those like
it has
kind of like
it has some salt.
slots and stuff in it.
I was gonna say it has a little bit of probably just a little bit of salt. You know how sometimes some things just get like salt from like if you're by a river or stuff.
Oh no!
So that's why he just screamed fuck, and he's just shaking his hand. He's like, that hurt, and he's just like, ah, ow.
Alright.
Dare, are you okay?
No, the stupid chair has salt from the goddamn river.
Oof.
Is it just the downstairs windows that are blocked, or is it all of them?
They're all blocked.
All of them. Okay.
There's not too many on the top floor anyways.
I'm gonna try going into my mist form.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh wait, I don't have dice. Give me 1 second.
Don't you have to be invited in?
Oh shh. I do.
Well, wait. Derek goes, wait. Terry, get in here. Help. I can't move this. There you go.
Tessie is watching all of this in horror.
I don't know if that counts though.
It counted at the school.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
So as long as you can somehow make it in, you have been invited in.
I rolled a 9.
Okay,
Nice.
That's better than Dare.
You become a visible mist that is difficult to be detected.
Cool. I'll just go under the door then.
Yeah.
Yeah. You missed your way under the door.
Yeah. And
Now
then
there-
I'll just go back into my normal form and just pull. Wait, so describe again exactly what happens.
Yeah, there's a chair propped up against the door. And it's kind of dark in there, but you can see fine because you're a vampire. If you'd like to look around a little more closely, you can use your eyes, or you can just let people in and let everyone get else in.
Let us in first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to. Well, I'm gonna take a quick look and then try to
Oh
let
my
everyone in.
gosh!
Well, I don't want to be like, all right, everyone come in, and then everyone dies. I mean, I guess. Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill
I
a
think
kid.
you're gonna die.
I got 6.
You got a 6. I may ask you a question. All right, Terry.
Okay.
Why are you so concerned with appealing to authority?
Oh, wow. You really are hitting them.
Wow.
Oh goodness. I want to appeal to authority because I think it's mostly like an upbringing thing. I think it's just as I was like raised. I think I had an experience where someone in authority completely overrode my wishes completely. So like maybe I should make a story for that, huh? How detailed do I need to get in the question or
I don't
the
know,
answer?
just whatever you'd like to flesh out your character.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, there was a time when I was young. I guess I wanted to like, we'll just make it simple. I really wanted to have to watch a movie or something. I really wanted to watch Nosferatu, but then. And like a couple of my friends also really wanted to watch Nosferatu, and so we brought this up to the teacher, and the teacher got really upset and was like, "No, that's not okay. We can't watch Nosferatu." And so I just remember that as for some reason it's just a memory that just sticks into my head so much of just everyone wanting something, but then one person, because they were in authority, said no. So I want to make sure that I want to get close with them because I want them to accept my requests more often.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. Do I say anything? Is that what it is? Do you tell me what it is if you ask a question?
No, you failed.
I misread it. Oh, I failed, and I have to answer a question.
Yeah.
I misread the book. I'm tired.
It's okay.
It's all good. It's all good.
No.
So
But you saw pretty much the
yeah.
same stuff. Like all of the random junk in there and the boarded up, like the covered windows with blankets and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like evidence of a
All right.
person being here lately.
Yeah. All right. I'll get the chair.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You let them in, and immediately a bucket falls down from over the door
Oh no!
and lands on whoever's standing underneath. Who is that?
Oh no. Rosie was at the door first, so I feel like it was Rosie.
Oh no. Tessie yelps.
Unless Terry opened it
Yeah.
for you.
Fair. It gets both
I think
of
I would
us.
do that.
He gets both of
I
you.
think I would do that.
Yeah.
Tessie yelps and rushes over.
You both are covered in, like, muddy water.
Oh no.
I liked this outfit too.
They're like,
Tessie uses her tail to lift up the bucket and looks really concerned. She's like, "Are you guys okay?"
Rosie just like lifts up her very wet, sopping arms and wings. Just like, yeah, I'm okay. Terry?
What about you?
Yeah, I'm fine, and I'm just like trying to clean myself as much as
Dang.
possible.
Oh no, their antennae are just drooping, just like
No!
straight down.
Oh no.
Oh, Tessie puts Rosie on her back.
Oh.
Which is a little
Um,
difficult trying to fit inside of this place. But
She also goes to help up Terry if Terry will let her.
Nah, I'm good. I got this.
Okay. Tessie, less than pleased, sticks her long neck in through the door, and is like, "Hey,
well, that's direct.
Just shout.
you just call out.
Cricket, get down here!"
Oh, wow.
Okay, going straight for it.
You hear a clatter from upstairs.
Not cool! And she's gonna try and just like push, like brute force through the doorway and
Oh
head
my
up the
God.
stairs.
All right. Do you want to roll like
Yes.
brawn over brains, or just actually a dinosaur to like force your way in?
I'm just actually a dinosaur. To quote Digimon, it's time to go just dinosaur crazy.
How dare you?
Digimon is good, and I'll take that opinion to my grave. That's an 8.
Yeah, that's an 8. All right. Mixed success. You managed to pull it off, but you bust something important.
Oh no!
Oh, no!
Oh no.
Rosie's on your back!
Rosie's on my back. Please don't make me break Rosie.
I was worried that you were gonna break the supplies that we need to return.
Oh, that too.
Can I bust the doorway in a way that it's very noticeable and like can't be easily repaired? I feel like that makes the most sense, and that way I don't injure a human being. Well, a moth being.
You don't hurt Rosie. I feel like
Oh, thank goodness.
Rosie would have, like, if you're pushing through the door, Rosie would be like, yeah, there's definitely not enough room for that. So probably slip off behind you as you push your way through.
Yeah, this is very just like, I'm just gonna like bust through this.
There's a
heckin-
moment where you're kind of like stuck. There's like that little moment of resistance as you start to squeeze through. And then
I do a little wiggle.
And then the framer on the door kind of like snaps. The old wood just kind of like pops in either direction. And you go barreling forward. And you crash into the
Ooh.
stairs, which kind of just all collapse.
Oh no.
As well as just like roll over some of the stuff around here, but it's just junk, so.
Shoot.
You have destroyed the stairs.
I didn't mean to do that.
Is there a towel?
There's
Yeah, she like looks
An
around.
old blanket.
You didn't really describe anything like that earlier, huh?
there's blankets on the windows.
Yeah.
Grab an old dusty blanket and start wiping down.
Yeah, just pull it off.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
pulls one of those off the window and starts to gently dab Rosie with it.
Which is adorable because you're using like your big tail and you're just like
Yeah,
like head pats on Rosie.
Oh.
frustrating.
We heard noise upstairs.
Yeah,
Yeah, so was anyone coming or
no one's coming down.
I can't go upstairs. I can't fly anymore.
would
Period.
that just be me doing it then?
I mean, maybe someone could give me a lift and I could go up there too.
Tessie and I are stuck down here.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Dare, you can fly up. Tessie, if you want to roll Just Actually a Dinosaur again to lift Terry up with your head, your long neck, push him up to the second floor.
Absolutely.
You could probably
'cause-
also do that with Rosie.
But what about Tessie?
Well, because she could roll a third time and try
Yeah,
jumping.
She'll help up. She'll help Terry and Rosie up, and Derek and I guess levitate. And then she will sit down here if she can't leap.
Okay.
If she can't leap,
If you can't leap, Rosie's staying with you.
Free Willy. Free Tessie.
Just roll that move 3 times.
Yep.
Well, Twice. Just
I
twice.
rolled
I'll count
an
Terry and Terry and Rosie as
Yeah.
the same.
I rolled another 8 to lift up the people to the second
All right.
story.
Alright.
What
I'll-
do I break?
Yeah, you managed to pull it off, but you bust something.
Oh no.
Hmm?
Do I smush the flowers?
Oh
I don't want to do that.
Rhoda went, no.
Like, do they get jostled and they're like kind of like banged up later?
Nah, that'll be
Wait,
if
okay.
that'll be if Rosie fails a move.
Okay.
Okay.
I think you put them up there, but the floor underneath your weight is starting to kind of like give in a little bit, especially with the added weight of like Rosie being
Yeah.
pretty wet on top of you when you lift her up.
Shoot. Okay. I'm gonna go outside, guys. You're gonna have to go in without me.
hmm
Should I come back down?
No, you guys go question Cricket and figure out what's happening. This sucks. The floor has to be here, though. Like, we can't just not have a floor. Tessie is gonna...
Unless there's the basement.
This
Is
room
there a
still needs a
basement?
floor. Tessie, like, heads
That's fine.
outside and sticks her neck through the doorway.
Tessie!
Yeah?
Watch if Cricket tries to run.
Okay. Can I use go unnoticed to stealth? So if Cricket makes a break for it out of the building, I can just, like, anime shadow step behind them. Oh, now I roll a 10.
So you hop in the river and just hide. Use your natural camouflage to disguise yourself.
Hanging out, keeping an eye out.
Do you keep your head up like a periscope? Like the Loch Ness monster?
Yes! Just like the image!
Yeah!
Yeah.
Experience listeners, it's end credits time. I know you love hearing this part, but I like to remind you guys that you can find us on Tumblr, Instagram, and even TikTok. And if you like to buy the music, you can buy it all at markexperience.bandcamp.com. We also have a constantly growing collection of merch at redbubble.com/people/mark-experience, where you can buy posters and shirts and stickers and all that. If you want to support your favorite editor and musician, you can head over to my Ko-fi account at ko-fi.com/Jamie Remy. That's spelled JAMIEREMY. Mark Experience can be located basically anywhere podcasts exist now, so you can listen wherever's easiest. See you next episode!
So yeah, I've got a Twitch account, and I just play games on it, mostly Magic at the current moment, and it would be super cool if you went out there and joined it. It's twitch.tv/xboy56, all in lower caps, and boy with an I. I'm just trying things out, so yeah, come join me. I've also got a Discord on there. I'm always on it, so yeah.